Hi everyone. Today I wanted to show you using our wiki for the class. We're using the wiki in this course because it allows us to have more interaction and collaboration than we would in just a discussion forum or through email. And as you can see, we have quite a few assignments that end up in the wiki throughout our 8 weeks. So here is our wiki space, and a good starting place for working with the wiki is going right to the help, and in the help, if you go into our tutorials, there's a really nice tutorial on using the wiki and adding a page or editing a page. And what this tutorial does is gives you an interactive screen where it asks you to click on things, it gives information, so it's a nice starting place for using the wiki. Now, as a way to just begin to edit our pages, in the unit planning, when you're going to add your unit plan to the wiki, you'll click on the 2B1 assignment, and we'll come up with the unit plan. And as you can see down here, this is where we would be able to add a unit plan. Now, a way to get into editing is to click on the edit button for the wiki, and where we see the hyperlink turned into brackets, I will click in the wiki and use my brackets to create a page. So now if I save this page, you'll see that my demo has a question mark. It's a hyperlink, and that's for me to start creating my unit plan page. So I'll open that up, and you'll see it says there's no content in the page, so I want to edit. So I click on the edit button, and the first thing I will do is change the title from new page to my unit plan, and I'll get rid of all the standard text that's in there. So now this wiki page is ready to start editing, putting content into. Now with the unit plan that we have for this, we'll go take a look at it. And what it asks us to do is in the wiki to upload a unit plan, and there's this unit template that we can use. Now, we don't have to use that unit template, but it's a nice starting place. And if you're not sure about what topic to pick, the suggestion is the Oklahoma 7th grade standards. Now, if you really want to get a lot out of this activity, you might just look at your state's content standards and whatever unit is coming up for you in the next several weeks. So what I did was I went to the Oklahoma State Standards and looked at the 7th grade standards, and I went to Standard 6 and looked at Earth and Solar System. So that's going to be my focus for the unit plan. And then I downloaded that unit template, and here's how it looks, and I just started entering in information for doing a 7th grade unit on Earth and space science, where we were looking at the seasons, the moon, and the moon phases. And this unit plan breaks it up into 3 sections: the content, what will be learned, how it's going to be taught, the kinds of questions and closures, and then which part of Bloom's taxonomy this unit will cover. And you'll see that the heaviest part of this unit plan is in the content, where we have concepts listed, the broad concepts for the entire unit, the skills the students will learn, and evidence that they've learned the concepts. Now, another alternative for this is anything that you currently use for unit planning. I have an alternative here, which is based on the Wiggins and McTighe Understanding by Design. And so here I have the same standards and the overarching questions, and I just have the understandings for the unit, the essential questions that could be asked to engage the students, the assessment that would happen, and some of the key learning activities for this particular unit. And this unit, could last 4 days, 7 days, 8 days, whatever you want to make for the unit plan. Now, once you have this Word document completed, the Word document will not be able to go directly into our blank wiki page. Because my Word document had nice tables and formatting, that kind of formatting just won't go into a wiki. So what I did was, in my unit plan, for example this one, I would copy it section by section. So I'd take the top section, I would copy that, go to my wiki page, and paste it in. Now within the wiki you could do some just general cleaning up of the formatting. So here I have my unit plan. Maybe I want to bold the science part. I have the essential questions, put a space in my bullets, and I have the opening part of my plan. And then I can go back to my unit plan, and I'll take the next section from the table, what content will be learned. I'll copy that, go back to the wiki, and paste it in. And maybe this time I will make this into one of my headings. So maybe a heading 2. So here the H2 went in, and so that means that this is a heading 2 size. So now I'm ready for the next part, so I can go back into this part of the table, copy my content that'll be learned section, go back to the wiki, and paste it in. And here you'll see it's just simple text, and you could do some more formatting or leave it as is. So now we're building our unit plan in the way the wiki will accept it from a Word document that has some different formatting. For these other two columns, for the beginning, middle, and end, what's being used in that part of the lesson can just be retyped or copied. And the same with the Bloom's taxonomy, just listing out which levels you plan to hit for the unit plan. The same thing could have been done with this alternative section. I have different columns and rows in here, and to put that into wiki I would just copy one section at a time and bring it over into the wiki. Now another thing that happens when you're in the edit mode for the wiki is you get these tips along the side that help you with formatting it. Now once I'm happy with the way that this wiki page looks for my unit plan, I can click on save, and I now have my unit plan saved in the section of 2-B-1 plan a unit. If I click back, we can see here is the first unit plan, here is mine, and we might want to just list these out in a row. So I'll go back in and edit this a little bit. So here I might put a page break or a paragraph break before mine. Okay, and I just switched into edit the HTML and put in that break, and I will save it, and then here you'll see we have starting to build a list of unit plans. Now the second part of this activity is a week plan and then a daily plan. Now again, whatever weekly format you use, you could just paste it section by section into the wiki for your weekly plan, and then after the weekly plan, post one lesson plan. So that is our wiki. If I go back to the home, you'll see where I started. This is the main page. I went into the assignment that I wanted to add my unit plan to, adding a unit, and then using the edit button, added my page with the brackets, then went in and started pasting the content for that particular page. Well, I hope that helped, and I hope that everyone gets comfortable with the wiki and can start using it, and we can get some interactive content going and really make this something that we can use for our lesson planning. Another part of some of these assignments is commenting on one another's wiki. So the way that would happen is if I want to comment on my wiki, I could just click on my unit plan, and down here at the bottom it says comment. When I click on that, I can post a comment about what is in here. So you see, this is how I would comment on someone's wiki. Well, have a great module, and if you have any questions, just let me know, and I will see you in the Sakai.